I am confident I could demolish Ben Askren. Ben Askren would get destroyed by me. Ben Askren is a joke. He's a fat old man. No, it's not about seeing red. Ben Askren was undefeated 20-0. It doesn't matter. He's tougher than me. Absolutely. It doesn't matter. At some point, you need something to offer that's going to be threatening to someone that's fast, that's young, that has trained before. Okay? You're going to have a little bit of something to deter a hungry, hungry man like LucasTracyMMA.
Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. Big meaty hooks. I'm throwing big meaty hooks all damn night. Throwing big meaty hooks.
The biggest, meatiest hooks.
Even Askren outboxes you. Stop, bro. I would completely demolish Ben Askren. Stop. I am confident I could demolish Ben Askren in any combat sport that takes place on the feet. Okay? Karate, taekwondo, boxing, anything on the feet. Askren is literally the worst striker in MMA history. Although Askren isn't a great striker, he consistently trains in mixed martial arts. He would beat you, and I'm 100. No, he would not. I don't care if he trains in martial arts. He sucks on the feet. Okay? Just because he's a great wrestler, just because he's held people down means nothing. Ben Askren has never, not once, outside of his prime, had any success on the feet and hurt anyone. All right? Ben Askren would get destroyed by me on the feet. Yes, I have trained striking. I've done kickboxing for a few years. I have. If I've never trained a day in my life, I wouldn't be saying this. If I've never done any training, of course I wouldn't be saying this. I'm just saying Ben Askren is like the least talented striker that's old, that is post hip surgery, that's been KO'd. Like, of course I'd take him out on the feet. Jabs you, dude, I would get out of the way of his jab. He would have the slowest jab I've ever seen. He wouldn't be able to touch me. Dude, stop. Askren would maul you in MMA. In MMA, you're a fitness instructor, not a fighter. That's the difference. Dude, you don't understand that I've trained before. I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit in the striking. And I think you're overestimating Ben Askren striking. Like, I'm sorry, but what success has he had? Like, what has he shown you on the feet? It's not just, oh, Ben Askren is a professional fighter, therefore he beats you. It's not like that. It's okay. Why? Why does he beat me on the feet? What have you seen from him? Tell me one technique he has that's good. One. Okay. Hey, if I go in there against, let's say, Kevin Holland, he's on the screen right now. Kevin Holland could jab me. He's got a good jab. He's got a good right hand. Kevin Holland's got great kicks. He's fast. He's powerful. Kevin Holland destroys me. I just gave you a bunch of reasons. Give me one thing Ben Askren does on the feet that's impressive. And give me a moment where he's had success past his prime. I'd love to hear it. Absolutely would love to hear it. But just because he's an MMA fighter, oh, well, he beats anyone on the planet. No, not at all. When he was in his prime, he wasn't striking with people. He's taking them down. He was shit in his prime too. I'm not saying I beat Ben Askren in his prime. I'm saying I beat Ben Askren right now. I destroy him right now. Back fist. Yeah, you're bringing up an actual meme. He does not have a solid jab. You're bringing up the meme, which is the back fist. Stop, guys. If you think that Ben Askren is like, dude, Ben Askren is a joke. Askren would kick your legs to shreds. Askren would not kick my legs. But hey, Ramirez, like, you're wrong. I'm just going to tell you like this. You're wrong. I don't care if Ben Askren has won 100 belts in the past. Like, I've seen his striking in the UFC. He's past his prime. He's had hip surgery. He has literally no athleticism, no speed, no power, absolutely no ability to see strikes coming. Okay. Terrible instincts. He's tough. That's it. He's tough. Okay. I got good cardio. What about the size difference? The size difference. Ben Askren's a fat old man. What are you talking about? The size difference. Yeah. Ben Askren's really going to wear me down. Like, okay. He's a fat old man. Oh, man. If it was, listen, dude, if it was like boxing and Ben Askren got me in the clinch, then for sure he could wear on me. If he used his wrestling, you've trained in the past, but you need to train martial arts. Dude, Ben Askren sucks on the feet. It's not about how long we're doing martial. This is not MMA. This is not about MMA. This is about kickboxing. This is about striking. How long has Ben Askren really trained for striking? His striking is to set up takedowns, okay? You need to stop saying martial arts, say boxing, kickboxing. I'm not saying I would beat Ben Askren in MMA. I never said that. He is a better fighter. Yeah, he's a better fighter. He's tougher than me. Absolutely. Doesn't matter. At some point, you need something to offer that's going to be threatening to someone that's fast, that's young, that has trained before. Okay? You're going to have a little bit of something to deter a hungry man like LucasTracyMMA from getting in his face. Like, I would fight Ben Askren like I'd fight Ben Askren like Masvidal. You know, I just charge at him. You just don't understand. Raul Ramirez, I understand. I do understand. I do. Okay. Ben Askren, when he's not grappling, is a actual joke. I think you just don't understand. You can keep saying that. You just don't understand. You're coping right now. You're coping. I don't know if you're trying to like, I don't know what it is, but your whole argument is you're not a professional MMA fighter. You could never, ever beat Ben Askren on the feet. We're talking about striking. I don't give a fuck if Ben Askren is a champ in MMA. If his striking is dog shit, laughable, something that is worse than a toddler, okay? I beat him because I've trained. I'm not saying like, oh, I've never done training in my life. I would beat Ben Askren. I've trained. I would beat him in a stand-up battle. 100%. Like, again, I'm just saying, it's not about seeing red where your chin is terrible. No, my chin is actually fine. I've taken big shots. Like, I've sparred plenty of times. I've never once got hurt in my entire life, ever. I've gotten hit hard. I've gotten black eyes, right? I've gotten, busted up, dude. I've had a bloated lip. I've never once got hurt in my entire life, not once. And I've been hit. I've been cracked. You've had a concussion? I've never had a concussion, no. I mean, not a serious one, no, never. So I've never got hurt. But Ramirez, bro, like, I understand that you think Ben Askren is like 10,000 levels above the average person, but he's not. Like, just because you make it to the UFC doesn't mean you're a absolute god in every realm of every martial art. Okay, Ben Askren's whole thing throughout his career was taking people down. He was known as someone that like literally only had that and like held people on the ground for dear life. And he finished people in his career because they just didn't know how to deal with his pressure in his wrestling. And they couldn't get his pillow hand punches away from them on the ground. But Ben Askren's never once in his life done anything impressive on the feet, even in his prime. You've been hit by people that are not good at fighting. Dude, I've been hit by people that are good at fighting. I haven't been hit by like a professional boxer, right? I've been hit by guys that are training in MMA. I've been hit by guys that have had like, lots of MMA fights as well. Have you ever been knocked out? No. You don't need. Oh yeah. Being KO'd is the best base for being able to beat Ben Askren, of course. Yeah. If you haven't been KO'd, yeah, you're not experienced enough. You haven't been KO'd. What are you trying to gatekeep getting KO'd? These guys are trying to act like, wow, you've never had like the most severe ACL injury. You're not experienced enough. Never been KO'd? Wow, casual. Bragging about being KO'd. Askren would dance around you with his fundamental footwork. Dude, again, in MMA, Ben Askren takes me down and submits me in like the first 20 seconds, okay? In MMA, he takes me down. He could beat me up in full mount, like TKO me, okay? Have you ever been choked out? No, I've never been choked to sleep. No, because I've not done jiu-jitsu like that. I've been subbed. Like like when I was doing judo way back in the day, like I've been subbed, but I never got choked to sleep. Ben Askren was undefeated 20-0. It doesn't matter if he was undefeated against kickboxers in MMA, bro. Against world level kickboxers. What do you mean world level kickboxers? You're talking about Ben Askren's record in MMA. I know he was undefeated in MMA. Sure. Dude, you could be a phenomenal kickboxer and get destroyed by Ben Askren in a real fight. We're talking about kickboxing. He's 0-1 in striking. Ben Askren's literally never won a striking battle, not once in his life. And I don't care about Ben Askren in his college days, sparring in his dorm. Like that's what he said he was doing leading up to the Jake Paul fight. He's winning against Jake Paul. Winning against Jake Paul. What does that even mean? He was looking like a fool. He was walking around like this. Absolute foolish movement from Ben Askren. Nearly finished Jake Paul. Askren by round 2 split decision. Guys, I'm telling you right now, there's not a part of me that would be nervous. I'd be walking up to the cage, smiling, laughing, and waving. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.